And also the wooden shoes helped, because if a cow stepped on you, imagine the pain that you'd suffer. So you had these wooden shoes for protection, as well as keeping your feet dry. And this was something that the people used in the farms in those days. Now people still use it, but people found that using these clogs, the people had a very good back, and they were able to do work which was standing work for a very long time, and it is very good for your posture. इसी वजह से एक अमेरिकन कंपनी ने ये पेटेंट किया, and they patented this into Crocs, what we know as Crocs, because clogs cannot be patented. CLOGS, that's the original name. It cannot be patented, so they patented it as Crocs. That's how we know it in the world today, as Crocs, and we buy Crocs and we wear Crocs. But the actual way that this Croc was made was because of the clogs. बहुत ही जल्द हम यहाँ पे पहुँचेंगे, and when we arrive, we can go inside and we can go in for our demonstration. यहाँ पे right में आप एक windmill देखेंगे. Don't worry, we are coming back to this area a little later. Once we finish our demonstration, we will come back here and then we'll go further into the city. यहाँ पे ये जो area है, this is called as Amstelveen, and this little farm that we are going to visit today is called as Rembrandthoeve. Rembrandthoeve actually means the place, the Rembrandt's farm, for example. Rembrandt was a very famous painter in the earlier times, and if you look to your right hand side, you'll see a sculpture of his. That is how Rembrandt used to look. He was a very famous Dutch artist, and he used to live in this area, so that's the reason why he is very famous. This farm has nothing to do with it, but just the name. And this is where we visit the farmers, and they show us how these clogs and these cheeses are made, and we'll be visiting this place. This does get a little busy, so please make sure that you're with me. There are also toilets. If anybody wants to use free toilets, please use them now, because after this, when we go into the center of the city, most of the toilets are paid toilets. The toilets are not free inside the city, so if you would like to use the free toilets, that's here. यहाँ पे पूरे यूरोप में there are some countries where you have to pay for toilets, some countries where toilets are free. So please remember that. Usually in the places where you have to pay for toilets, the toilets range from about 50 cents to the most expensive, which is in places like Venice, and in Italy that is about €1.50 to use the restrooms. But otherwise, in most of the places, they are free. So wherever there's free toilets, I will mention to you, and I will let you know before we go in many places as well. But please do use the toilets before we leave from here, and also make sure you carry your jackets out. You get your jackets out. For those of you who want to get the jackets out, please do this after the demonstration and after you've had time. We'll be stopping here for around 40 minutes, 40, and we'll be stopping here for that much time, so you can use the restrooms, you can also see the demonstrations, spend some time in the shop, you can take pictures, and then we will leave from here at around 12:40, and then we will go all the way into the center of the city, and then once we are in the city, I'll tell you more about what we're going to be doing.